Jeremy Coleman from Osbourn Park. How's it going for you today?
It's going well. It's going well. It's our first game today.
So, took over the program last year. They've been on a downturn. You're looking to rebound the program. I know you have Cole.
Yes.
And he's a really good player for you. He was a key last year as a freshman.
Yes.
What can you tell me about the development of this program as a whole since you took over last year?
Well, for their development, each of the young men they've adopted the culture and the philosophy, right? And the philosophy really is to play relentlessly. In the past, they were content with just showing up. They were content with just being in a game. Now they have an expectation. Osbourn Park, they have not gone into the playoffs in over 10 years. And so now that they've done it, the expectation now is that or bust. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it started with the seniors last year, and now Ethan Wilson has adopted, that mentality, and he's taking the lead over our bringing our young guys on, and all the way down to the incoming freshmen. They're coming in with the expectation that they're going to compete, and they're going to compete at a high level.
So with that kind of a downturn, oftentimes players can buy out, and it's hard to get players to buy back into your system and buy back into the new culture. Did you have any of that last year? Maybe a senior or a junior who had bought out and you had to bring them back in?
No. Actually, there were seniors who were not going to play until they found out who the new coach was, right? And so that just took me talking to them and letting them know what our philosophy is, what we're trying to do here. And so once I established that relationship with them, they were fully on board. They were ready to step in, and they wanted to build a legacy. They don't want to leave Osbourn Park with like 3 wins or 4 wins for their whole career. They wanted to leave with something to be proud of. And so last year's seniors, they got the opportunity to do that. They were proud of what they were able to accomplish.
What's that do? You're coaching young kids, 15 to 18-year-olds, some 14-year-old, and they had this history of not winning a lot. What's that do to their psyche, and how have you had to repair the way they approach the game mentally?
Well, the thing about the 14-year-olds, the 15-year-olds, they didn't come from that culture, right? The only ones who were really part of that culture was this year's seniors for the most part, which was last year's juniors. They were part of that culture, but there was only 3 of them that was really in the program. That was on the team last year, and they fully bought in once they saw the seniors buy into it, right? But for the young kids, they come in ready. They come in. They had successful middle school years, and they had successful AAU seasons. They came in ready to go. So that whole mentality that Osbourn Park had before, they're not walking in with that. They're walking in with the, hey, we're here. We're ready to make some noise.
We're here at the Blue Marlin camp at Virginia Wesleyan. What have you seen from your team? This is your first game of today.
It is.
What have you seen from your team that you like so far? Or have you seen enough to say, oh, I like this or I don't like this?
Honestly, just in that first game, I would say their communication. It's hard to get kids to communicate. It's hard to get them to talk. They'll talk on the phone all night, but it's hard to get them to talk on the court. And so being able to hear them talk and let a teammate know if there's a screen is coming, that's huge. It took a while for us to get to that point last year, and they already got it now. So for the first game, I was happy with that. The one area I was not happy with was the rebounding, because First Colonial did a fantastic job on the boards, and we were unable to really get our position to rebound. So from the first game, I would say good communication, bad. We didn't come to play when it came to the rebound game.
Final question for you. You're a school from Northern Virginia, correct? Yeah. And what's it like coming down and playing a lot of these 7x7 teams, but also teams from around the region? What's it like for you guys to get this experience coming down here?
It's awesome. It's a different brand of basketball. Down here in 7x7, they're no knock against what we have up north, but they're very aggressive here. And the refereeing, because it's aggressive, they tend to be a little more lenient, right? And so that prepares my guys for being able to take the punishment and not get the call, right? But just the overall aggression that down here in 757 possesses, I can't mimic that, back in Manassas. I just can't. So any chance we have to go either here or go to Maryland, we take it.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. Good luck this year.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.